Hi everyone. So for the St. Basil's Cathedral, I'm just going to make a little video showing you step by step how we set it up. So the first thing we did in the meeting today is we put a rectangle down here at the bottom of the page and try to keep your lines as straight as possible and even. Okay. You can use a ruler if you want to help you with that. And then inside of the rectangle, we did 3 arches. 2, 3. Okay. Then we added a square over here on this side and a square over here on this side. And then we put some steps along the bottom like this. Some steps along the bottom on that side. And then it's time to do your first tower. So the first tower comes up like this. And you may want to use a ruler. Like that. Okay? And then what we did is, to make the tower look more three-dimensional, we put a trapezoid shape on top of it. So it goes diagonal, straight, and then diagonal. Then you follow the trapezoid shape with another line. Straight, diagonal. Okay? And then what I did is we put another straight line a little further down like that. And then you just bring these straight down. And that just helps to make your tower look like it has a little bit more form. Now we're going to put the onion dome on top. So what I do is I put a dot where I want the top of the onion dome to be. And then I swivel out like that. Swivel out like that. And then I do some lines inside the onion dome. Okay, to give it some texture and some pattern. And now we're going to put a roof on right here. Diagonal line and then straight across horizontal. I could do a pattern in the roof. Maybe this repeating U shape to kind of look like tiles. Like that. Now it's time to do the second onion dome, which is coming up right here, next to the other one. And this one I'm going to do a curved top for, like that, just a curved line. Okay, now I'm going to do the second onion, put the dot on so I know where I'm going, curve out and up, and then it's partially blocked by this one. So you can see a piece of it is blocked by the other dome. So I'm going to put my lines on. Like that. Okay. And then I can start to fill this dome with some interesting designs. So I'm going to do that trapezoid design again, just to kind of make the tower look a little bit more 3D. Okay. Bring this straight up. I can do some windows in there. Okay, I can do curved line across the tower here. Maybe in this space I'll do that very popular triangle zigzag pattern that we see on St. Basil's a lot. Could put a rectangle inside of those triangles. Like that. Okay. Now we're going to do the third tower, which is going to come up right here. I'm going to do a straight top on this one. Okay. Make note of where I want the onion to go with just a dot. Swivel out. It's partially blocked by this other tower. There we go. I can add my designs on it. Okay, and not all the onion domes are the same, so I'm going to, on this one, do curved lines coming back down to create kind of a checkerboard pattern. All right, now it's time to do this big dome, which is different from the other onion domes. So I'm going to come up right here. Okay, and I'm going to do a straight line up. And another straight line from right here. Okay. And from there, I'm going to do a trapezoid. So diagonal, diagonal line, and then straight. Okay, now I'm going to do this, 2 lines down, diagonal. I'm going to put a split in that one. Okay, now I'm going to put a point where the top of the tower is going to be. I'm going to bring this up like this, up to that point. Okay, that line just goes straight up from here, up to the point. Okay, and then on top of it sits another little mini onion dome. Okay, and that's that tower. Now over here, it looks like I can squeeze in another onion dome, but I'm going to make this part a little bit bigger here. I'm just going to add on to the base a little bit. Okay, now I want to do my next onion dome, coming straight up like that. And I'm going to make it the same height, I think, as this one. Okay. And I'm going to do some interesting things on the top of this guy as well. I'm going to do that repeating trapezoid shape. Like that on the top. Follow it with a second one. Like this. And then I'll put the dome on. Okay, and there is the general shape for St. Basil's. And now I can really start to focus on filling St. Basil's with lots of cool, interesting designs. So I can do some curved lines across like this. Okay, maybe I'll make another trapezoid shape. Because I really like how this makes the towers look more three-dimensional. Connect it down. I could put some windows in. I can do this repeating U shape because I know that that's a very common design. Okay, on St. Basil's, I'm going to do a straight line down here. Okay, I'm going to put in those common triangle designs. With a rectangle inside of the triangle, like that. I could do some more details here on my arches. I'm going to put a V here inside of each one. And then from the top of the V, you just go straight line up. And that makes them look like, you know, they're going back in the space. Almost like you could walk into those arches. I'm going to put some smaller ones here. And I think I'll put maybe a little triangle roof on top of them. that. I could do some details here, like repeating squares. I'm going to put in 2 more arches here. Okay. I could do some nice windows in this section. I like these kind of windows that have like a flat bottom and then they go up and have a nice curved top. Church windows are oftentimes really tall and large because they would be like stained glass. Like that. All right, so go ahead and just keep adding line designs to St. Basil's and really filling it up with beautiful details. And then when you're ready, you can begin to color either with marker or oil pastel or colored pencil. Okay, you can create patterns in St. Basil's. Study the colors you see in the PowerPoint that are already on the cathedral, but you don't have to make it exactly the same. You know, you can also use your imagination. I really liked the pattern on the onion domes on the real St. Basil's, that blue, white onion dome. So I'm going to do that one here. Okay. But another thing you could do is you could do it all in black marker, and then you could use watercolor paints to paint it in. That's another option because the Sharpie won't run when you do the watercolor paints on top. So you can paint in the different sections that way. All right, I hope that helps everyone to finish their St. Basil's cathedrals.